Hello. Can you hear that in the background? I think you can ever so slightly. Those are the ones I complained about a bunch of times already. That fucking weird like family band. It's like so repetitive. I've been waiting now for like half an hour. Maybe they stop and it's like just the same rhythm, the exact same song, just for hours on end. It's so tedious. Like if you just pass by for like 1 second or whatnot, sure. It's not that annoying. If you live here with these people around, it's like, man, what the fuck? Can you like? The thing is, it's not like okay, they come here, they have like a new song, and that song they play for like 10 hours. It's always the same exact thing, the same thing for like months now, right? It's pretty horrendous, all things considered. Uh, Speaking of all things considered, head tracking and horrendous. Yeah, today I don't have too much time, but I think the Gold Tracer E is pretty strong anyways. Let's see. Okay, it's already on +5. It's not the strongest, but yeah. Today I don't have as much time. So I will try to rush a little bit more than usual. I have about 4.5 hours, which, you know, last time I did 4 hours, so maybe we can do it within that time, but, you know, still. Oh, no. Oh, fuck off. Give me a second. Fucking Steam. Oh, I hate Steam input so much. It's such a garbage piece of software. Like, it enables itself automatically, and it just interferes with the controllers. It fucks them up tremendously. Oops. Yeah, now I can block again. I don't like I think where the Steam input has the heart in the right place, right? When I started PC gaming, a ton of games you played did not necessarily support controllers, at least, or not in a good way. So I actually found like a folder for it. The software I used to use, there were like a few. There was like Choi2Key, but I didn't like Choi2Key, if I remember correctly. And there was like Padstar, which was the one I used. And man, those were times, right? I kind of miss this time of PC gaming, right? To some degree. Like it is much better, especially with Linux. I don't miss that, not having that. I really want to keep that. So I will never not want it. But, you know, I miss the time. Like, people always complain, oh, that's the PC gaming experience. Sometimes you have to go into a config and change a value, and then it maybe works. Like, oh my god, I have to open a text file and change a value. I just want to press a button and play, right? I like this. It's so fun. It's actually fun. This may be, you know, the programmer in me who doesn't mind digging around in config files and bullshit, but I don't hate. I don't get the hate for that. Like actually, I think it's fun. It's just, you know, it adds to the experience. I think, you know, there's always the thing with like, it feels more rewarding when you have to work for it. And they're just complaining and saying it doesn't work, even though it's such a simple fix. It's you know, it's like, I get it when you have problem over problem over problem consistently the entire time. But it's like, that's not even the case. Often. Oh, this thing is also bleed? Hell yeah. What's my ring setup? Oh. right? I just think it's charming, right? It's not bad. It's not as bad as people always describe it to be. Like, I know, I get when people don't want to switch to Linux because of the problem you might have and whatnot, and certain software not working, and fuck off. Shit. I have like I actually need to fix that. I have like a macro setup, but I never use it. This controller. I switch back to my regular one. How do I do macros on this one again? I think I have to hold this. Yeah. And I just press the button, and now it's clear. Oh, that is the macro I set up for trying to cast with the wrong spell in case I need that at some point. But yeah, that's something I will do as well at one point, by the way. Doing Linux, just installing it and, setting it up and whatnot. I have also like a stream I've planned, which is, I mean, I guess nobody will hear it necessarily and see that. But gaming on my first gaming PC. I already have like the CPU, the case, the motherboard. I'm just missing potentially the RAM. And the GPU I bought, but the guy was like very insistent on the price. So I'm always a bit sketched out when I try to short people. I mean, honestly, it's a GPU from 2012. And some of the sellers are like, oh yeah, yo, Computer Ghost, how it's going? Sellers are all like, oh yeah, this 12-year-old. This 13-year-old GPU, $50. Here we go, $50 for like $20, $25. I'm like, it's a 13-year-old GPU. No game is being played on this GPU anymore. Hell, the absolute GOAT, the 750 Ti, is pretty much dead now. That's such a great GPU. I have one as well, so I might include them at some point as well. Right, this is no longer COVID where you cannot get a GPU for life. I checked. I can get a GPU upgrade for much less than when I bought my current GPU. I actually feel kind of slighted. I bought one for close to $1,000. I was like, oh man, that's a great deal finally. And now the best of the line one costs like 700 from AMD. I mean, it's actually kind of sad. It really is. But yeah, that's something I want to potentially do in the future. Gaming on my first gaming PC. And seeing, what if I never upgraded? Could I even do some of the things I do currently? I think that could be a fun idea. But also, install like Linux and stuff and like show the world. It's not that hard. It really isn't. And as I said, I just enjoy stuff like this. Like, I have that with family members as well. I'm currently like doing the email for my dad's company. And there are problems, right? And people always wait until the problems are dire before they actually report them. That's like one thing. But half the time it's like, I get like a message, Yaku, it doesn't work. Help. And I'm like, did you Google it? I don't get an answer back. And usually when I like ask the next time, oh yeah, it was fixed. I just Googled it and I found an answer. It's like, oh, okay. Right, that's like the willingness of people these days to deal with technology. Asking somebody else for help, and if they don't help you, it's kind of like a travesty. There's always this notion of, yeah, the younger generations, they grow up with technology. They're going to be super tech savvy, and that's apparently not true at all. Like, especially with like smartphones and stuff and shit that's are like extremely hand-holdy and like modern operating systems. Apparently new generations are completely horribly, uneducated when it comes to technology. Like, they cannot use it for shit, which is actually kind of scary if you ask me. But I've seen it, right, in action. Like when I used to have a problem with my PC when I was a child, and I had my first PCs, I would just go into configs and change shit around and was like, you know, let me try to figure this out because I want to game right now. I want to watch a video. I want to do this. I want to do that. And I actually managed to fix it, right? And this was a time before you had like AI that could just pretty much hand the solution to you in most cases. And I still managed to do it. Oh, fuck. So I'm floored how apparently younger generations just cannot do it. Like, it's not even, oh yeah, old person hating on young people. It's like actually baffling me. And kind of worrying me as well. Right? Like, there are things where I'm like, at work sometimes, I'm like, oh, I don't want to deal with this bullshit. I have no idea. Like, this is time critical. Somebody else who knows what he's doing should do it right now. Sure, right? In that case, I'm also like that. When I have a problem, like, I have no problem. I fucked up my PC to the worst degree. Like, absolutely, completely bricked it. Or like try to just do random shit, and if I do it on my own time, I really don't mind just going and having to install my entire OS if that's what it takes. Because I actually enjoy it sometimes, you know. But with some of the people I've talked and some of the stuff I've seen online, it's like, man, people don't want to work for this stuff anymore. It's actually kind of sad. Okay, 2 bosses down already, that's good. But I do have quite loosened on AI, as personally. Right, I think that's not even the problem. The big one that causes problems these days. There we go. Like, it's an extremely useful tool if you use it correctly. So I don't think that's like the problem itself. Okay, next up, Taurus Demon. He should go down pretty quickly as well. Hopefully. Yeah, this guy's in the way. No. Okay, they closed the door. Guess they didn't want me in there. And all's going quite well right now. You know, picking up the gold pine resin in case I need it. I'm running a bit low. Messed up. I haven't done the jump and hitting the guy successfully in a long time. Which is kind of sad, you know. What are you gonna do about it? Cry. Pee a little. Speaking of pee-pee poo-poo. Like, there's the cat food brand called Felix here. And I don't know what it is about this cat food brand. I was like, oh yeah, my cats like them. I have a coupon right now. Let me buy a pack. Like a 24 pack. And ever since I've been feeding them that, they've been producing the vilest shits imaginable. So I'm definitely not gonna buy that shit again. Like, it's actually insane how... I was a bit confused if I had a two-handed or not. It's actually insane how it can be this different just from the food. Because it looks the same. It's just like chopped up meat and whatnot. Maybe I should feed them like raw meat at some point. And see how they react to that. I would guess this is some humanity. Like sometimes I make like sandwiches with turkey. Like thin sliced turkey breast. But it's like glued together into like a circle. If you know what I mean. But man, they go wild. They really love when I get myself a turkey sandwich. Because they get one as well. At least a slice, I mean. They're like, oh hell yeah. Finally some fucking meat. That isn't like out of a can or sachet or whatnot. Yum yum yum. But I remember when they were young and when they really liked something, they were like... It was difficult to pry the food away from them. They would like actively hiss at you. Like that was my first interaction. Not my first interaction, the first interaction my mom had with one of my cats. Because she also has cats, so she brought like a little snack for them. And the boy like ripped it away from her hand, and when she tried to grab it again, he hissed at her, and I was like, oh, I've never seen that happen. But that was funny. He hasn't done it as often. I guess he does it very rarely. In that regard, they are quite well behaved, I have to say. Not like dogs. I've known people who have dogs that are completely, let's just say, rude. Okay. Gonna activate the elevator real quick. And then hope I can immediately jump to the gargoyles. Oh, fuck. Let's do it like this then. I think I'm gonna do a little quit out though. I didn't remember the elevator being this long. Oh, I'm just starting here. That's good. Right, didn't want to deal with all the enemies. No, you don't. Buddy boy. Now let's heal. And let's go for the gargoyles. Oh, fuck off. Sometimes they get me. I don't know why. Something about them is like, oh yeah, let's just hit them immediately. Okay, since this is the first time of the run, I can actually start doing the buffing inside, which is always the nicest thing. Oh, no problem. Yeah, I think this run has potential to be really quick. I mean, it will fall off pretty hard soon enough, especially for like the DLC. But other than that, somebody's like, what's my PS4 for $80? And I think I'm gonna agree. Have you, like, man, PS4s, they have lost so much value. It's such a great console with so many great games. Right? I think it's the last great console. But man, whew. It did not hold its price very well. Like, it's disgusting. I've seen them go... I have a hard time selling it for 90 with 6 games. Right? And not just... I think I told this before. Not just, you know, your average, like, run-of-the-mill garbage games. I mean, Fallout 4, Red Dead Redemption 2, Witcher 3, Dragon Age Inquisition, Borderlands, the Handsome Collection, and Battlefield 1. Like, 6 pretty good games. Nah, no value at all. It's actually pretty dire. Like, to some degree, I start to get why some companies are like, oh yeah, we're not making money with our games anymore, because, yeah, they lose value immediately, basically. Except for Nintendo, of course. If you're Nintendo, your console will remain valuable for the rest of your life. I will quickly sit down at the bonfire and then do this guy already, the Stray Demon. So let me quickly actually tick off the bosses I did. Taurus, Belgorgol, Capra, and Gaping. 4 within 22 minutes of streaming. That's impressive. I think this is the first time I was this quick. Almost a speedrun, I would say. Almost. And I might be able to do the other guys as well. Like the forest ones. I'm not too sure if I even want to do them right now. And always when I start streaming, my throat gets clogged up. I do need some more homeward bones. But I think I'm not going to do that within the realm of that. Yeah, I think this guy should also go down pretty quickly. I mean, he's a good test for like mid-game, late-game bosses. Health-wise, you know. I love the Gold Tracer. It's actually pretty decent. You feel kind of flowy, you know, like water, or you know, like a drunken fist user. That was a fun movie. That was a very fun movie. With Jackie Chan. Oh, a bit too close. Okay, I'm pretty confident that this run will be quick. Just with the bleed, combined with how fast I can attack, this is actually an insane weapon. There we go. I think that was one of the fastest kills in the higher... I forgot. I want this, by the way. I mean, I don't need it necessarily, but, you know, it's nice to have. Yeah, one of the faster ones in the highest new game cycle. I can't wait to try this out on Manus. The parry damage is not the best though. But it'll work. Lingering. Then return to bonfire. That was the stray demon. Yeah, let me do Quelaag next. Quelaag and Ceaseless. Right, this one has like a special one. Come on. Come on. Goodbye. I don't want you to kill my sweetheart. Big boy. Yeah, pretty nice. Off I go, Quelaag and Ceaseless. They should go down relatively quick. I mean, I could also drain New Londo already and try the 4 Kings. Which I might give them at least one try. What am I doing? What am I doing? I want to go to Quelaag. I was like not paying attention. Yeah. But damn. It's going very smooth. Like a very good flow, just like the Gold Tracers is a very good flow. So let's go to the mall today. It's like insane how that is ingrained in me. Like a stupid skit from, what was it? How I Met Your Mother, I think? Man, that show was so ass. It was like one of the first TV shows I started to watch in English. And man, when I finally like saw the ending, it was the last season, it was one of the worst things I've ever seen. Like it was absolutely obvious they never really knew what they wanted to do. They never had an idea who the mother was, right? It was kind of like with The Mentalist, where they didn't know who Red Shawn was until the very end. Like they just didn't plan for these shows to end, so they never, right? Never have like a satisfying conclusion. Like, oh yeah, the killer is the janitor that you've seen like in episode 2. Why? Even though he like never showed up. Well, because he looks cool, I guess. It's like, yeah, cool. Very cool. I mean, that's just how it is, right? Which is why I usually don't watch too many American TV shows. Okay, Spider Lady. You're gonna get what's coming to you. And after you, I quickly will grab something to drink because my can is empty. And I am thirsty for blood. I'm a bit too close to the lava there for my comfort. Oh. Holy shit, that was not good for my heart. But that was also not good for her heart. Because she's dead. And I wouldn't say her heart is beating anymore after that. Twin humanities. Do you get twin humanities because she's like a half spider, half human, or do you get twin humanities because she was pregnant? From all the people fantasizing about her. Because that's how you get pregnant, right? Gooners will latch onto anything. Like, remember when Monster Musume came out? That thing is still not done, by the way. I recently saw that there were like new chapters. And it's still ongoing, which is crazy to me. If I'm to be fully honest. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, I remember that. When that came out, people were really thirsty for all kinds of human-animal hybrids. A quick quit out to, you know, disable power within. Then I will use a green leaf to up my stamina a little. And then I'm gonna get something to drink. Mind you, I don't think it's the worst thing to be horny about. Especially in this day and age. But it was very interesting how there's kind of a collective thirst going on. And you see that repeated over and over and over again every time something new comes out. It's almost like people have no individual thoughts on their own. Ooh, that was close. Don't do that. Give me the green stuff. And the green. And now it's time for Ceaseless. Because the Ceaseless will cease to exist. I think it's hilarious that you can homeward bone away when you kill them. And before the cutscene plays, and when you arrive here, it will actually stop playing. It doesn't just change, it actually needs the cutscene to trigger. It's pretty funny. I mean, I think it's also very simple to do it programmatically. That's like a word I used for the longest time during my internship. Oh, fuck. Oh, sucker fuck. This is bad. Let's just hope I didn't mess up. Ooh, please, please, please. This hasn't happened in a while. But yeah, it was always like, how do I do X programmatically? Programmatically. It's like, do it like this. And my internship would have been completely different if AI already was out at that point. Like, actually. I don't want to know how it changed now. The whole, like, getting the diploma here in Switzerland ever since then. So I'm glad I'm done with that. Because I can only see that being an absolute nightmare. Don't need you anymore. I did ring the bell, right? Be absolutely stupid if I forgot to ring it. Yeah, you know what? I'm doing the forest guys afterwards. Because being able to warp is actually less annoying. In case I do die. Which I hope I don't, but you never know. You never know what's gonna hurt you. But yeah, not even 40 minutes, and I'm on my way to Sense Fortress. I think that has to be a new record. Oh, he's coming. He has it out for me. I did say 4 kings. I want to try, but I actually forgot about it. So I'm not doing it at this point. Actually, I want to quickly do a level up though. 620. I almost need 100k. I think I'm gonna kill the Iron Golem. Just hope I don't die. But I'm pretty good at the Sense Fortress these days. So it shouldn't take me too long to get through it. I mean, I can mostly run through it anyways. That was close. A bit greedy there. A bit greedy. But who isn't? Okay, good. I just need to like focus on this part. Because sometimes this guy, he fucks me up. And the guy with the lightning bolts, I mean. The other ones are simple enough. What do you mean? Oh, this dude. Okay. I take it. I don't mind that at all. Okay, last part. Oh, I just almost ran off. That would have been horrible. Ooh. I don't know what I did there. Good save. Like I already saw my character like slipping down a little. Oh, that was not good. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna take care of the giant real quick. Just because. Because I want that chunk. That chunky chunk. And I'm not talking about his ass cheeks. Because the giants, I don't think I have two big ones, funny enough. Like a very flat dad ass is what I think they would have. They basically look like Hank Hill. That's what I would imagine. Which is why they're cooking with propane. These are actually, you know, just big propane canisters that they're throwing. Hello, big guy. Yeah, the bleed is so good. Holy fuck, I love the bleed. The gold trace is amazing. I didn't even realize it had bleed. Or was this easy to proc with it. That's the best part, really. Nice. That's how we do it. Getting a quick drink in. Before the Iron Golem. Hey buddy, what's it gonna be today? Falling or not falling? Oh, he looked like he was already tumbling. Well, he is, actually. Goodbye. At this rate, I might be able to get Ornstein and Smo within an hour. Holy. This is actually a really fast run. Let's do a safety chuck here. Before one of these giants accidentally gets me. This guy is such a troll, by the way. Like, when you actually run towards him, he kind of ignores you. So you think you're safe, but then they get you. That's the way they do it. All is good, really. So let's go with intelligence. Now, I could technically do Priscilla. Already. And Gwendolyn. I think I'm gonna gun first for Ornstein and Smoke just because, you know, of the potential to have them under an hour. Bam! Yeah, the Gold Tracer, pretty decent. I mean, I would expect the DLC weapons to be pretty decent. I think it would be bad if you buy like a DLC and then all the weapons suck. Or worse than base game, you know. Oh, out of the air. Get sniped, bitch. Was that why he stumbled and fell to the ground? Because I hit him in the air. Could be. I don't necessarily need to be careful here. I say as I die almost. Fuck. Yeah, I was like, you know, if I get hit, the shield will not absorb all the damage. Oh, that was dumb. I should have just backed away and healed. Okay, that was the first death. Thanks to my own hubris. Like, if I don't die to Ornstein and Smoke, then the whole procedure to get to them is gonna be extremely easy, because I'm gonna use my trick. My funny little trick. I'm a big fan of that one, as I proclaimed in the last stream. If I can pull it off correctly, that is. Now, the reason why I don't want to die now before I get my souls is not necessarily because I have so many souls right now, but because I have so many humanities. I have like 40, right? That's not a light amount. Painstakingly collected, like Pokemon. Like, imagine you got the officially you got Mewtwo from some event. Then you accidentally drop your cartridge into the water. You're like, ah, yeah, I'm not gonna repair it and fix it and whatnot. Nah, dude. You're gonna care for this game like your life depends on it. You have a legit Mew. Not many people can claim that. I mean, that's such a shame in a way that these events, like, they happen like once and you can never get them. Like, I get in a way when they're like, okay, right, it's like for a game that's no longer out, but I almost feel like these events, they should maybe do them more than once. Or like release them after the fact when the game reaches end of life. Right, because of that, Pokemon is basically a live service game. If you think about it. It's almost as bad as Fortnite. Instead of skins, you get Pokemains. Little funny creatures. Okay, let's quickly see. Weight-wise. I need a bit over 21, 25. That is actually perfect. That's like on the dot perfect. Almost. Like only 0.3 over? Please, come on. It's as if I've calculated it. It's calculated. Hell yeah. Good to know. I don't know if I changed drip last time, or if this is the same as in the last run. I think it isn't. I think at the end of the stream I did change drip. I was like, okay, let's find something that fits the gold tracer. But it's a good drip, because it's so easy to get into meme roll range. Okay, let's go. It's almost time for Onstein and Smo. I also hope you enjoy the rare, shiny, golden Yaku. I played a little bit with filters, and I actually managed to get it quite decently looking. Yeah, you're not gonna hit me, buddy. Same to you. Fuck you to you. Little demon. Little demon child. Enjoy prison. Okay, let's go. You want to stand in my way? Do you even know who I am? Oh, fuck. Use a normal attack, please. Thank you. Oh, it doesn't even kill him. Not the best weapon for parrying. That's for sure. But hey. That doesn't matter when you fight ONS. Oh. Okay. Ah, he jumps away, of course. Why? What else would he do? Oh, let me quickly get out of the way. I need a safety heal. Damage-wise, it's alright. Could be better. Ah, don't... What are you doing right now? I've never seen him like do the same attack just over and over and over again. I'm a fan of Ornstein though. Of Smo. How he stays out of the way practically, basically. There we go. That's as simple as it gets. Gold defeated by gold. The Gildan Warrior striketh again. There can only be one golden warrior. Of Shambhala. What was that? What was that One Piece? Or am I misremembering something? Oh, look at the bleed. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Okay, under an hour. I already got the Ornstein and Smo. Hell yeah. Oh, I missed the fucking elevator. Of course I did. But man, this is a run. You can't tell me otherwise. This is a run. Right? This is not a it's not a walk, it's not a jog. It's not a stride. It's a run. Let's fucking go, buddy. I mean, at this point, it's just picking off the remaining fruits. Oh, lady. With the biggest bosom in the world. Literally. Otters feeding the poor. Let's go. Now everything is assembled. Who do I want to go for next? I mean, I need to go to Filing Shrine before I forget it, actually. Before I forget it. Hello, Framed. Bye, Framed. I think when you place the vessel without speaking to him, he actually ignores you afterwards. He's mad at you because you ignored him. Okay, let's do Undead Parish and the Hydra. Or like the forest bosses, I mean. Could I one cycle the Moonlight Butterfly? I don't think so. But it would be cool if I could. But I doubt it. But 2 cycle, that's gonna be for sure. especially with this weapon. But yeah, man, I'm like in a flow. So far, 1 death, and that death was actually kinda stupid. And another one which I thankfully avoided almost. Like another one almost. That one I did avoid. You know, if all the runs would go this well, then it would also be much better with, you know, when it comes to leveling. Stupid trees. Thinking you can defy me, attack me, violate me. There we go. Well, guess again. You're not made out of gold like me. You have no chance. Just give up. Because I'm about to kill a butterfly. Or in German, Schmetterling. Right now, I'm really... Not only am I feeling like a golden boy, I actually am, you know. Maybe a little bit of platinum mixed in, you know, to raise the value. But really... Oh yeah, they're like German butterfly names, some of the worst that are out there, by the way. There's like 2 that I know of that are really, really bad. One is called Small Fox. And another one is called Something Owl, if I remember correctly. Not something, but I don't remember the first word. So, oh yeah, butterfly, let's call it like another animal. So stupid. Like, whoever named them must be actively trolling. Like, imagine you find like a new bird species and you call it like yellow bear. It's like, ah, okay. Why? Can you stop that? I mean, I wouldn't put it past some people these days, you know? Like a zoomer being, or close zoomer, to being like of the age to like discover a species. And then name it something too stupid like... What's a stupid name? Like Trippy Troppy. Like the Italian brain rot memes. Oh, 1 cycle, let's go! A fucking Amogos. We found a new squid. We call it the Amogos squid. Why? Because our 16-year-old intern said so. We thought, yeah, let's just use it. We can't think of anything better. I would have called it something like the red-headed sand burrower. But yeah, Amogos. Let's go with that. Oh, let's run away. Yeah, this is actually 1 hour on the dot, and ooh, I'm like about 2/3 through all the bosses, if not more. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, that's 8. It's 9 out of 24. Yeah, so 2/3. But the rest will be much faster. Or should be much faster as well, since they are all like really close to each other. Okay, time for the dog. Man, speaking of gold, I get like this advertisement in my mailbox like every couple of days of some dude who tries to buy gold. For ridiculously low prices at that. It's like, oh yeah, we buy your old gold, don't worry. We give you a good price. And like my mailbox is filled with this shit because I never ever actually take it out. I just leave it. But they just don't stop. It's like, I don't have any gold. Like, who besides old people has gold anymore? Shit's expensive. To bleed. I just love bleed. I really do. Come on, what are you doing? Man. It's insane how good this weapon is as well. Like, actually completely insane. Alright, I was like, okay, I should do 4 kings before I go to Sen's Fortress, but right. I forgot. I needed to kill Sif anyways. So I couldn't even have gone to New Londo. But now I can. But I think I'm gonna do them towards the end, actually. Because next up is the Hydra. And hopefully it's not gonna be annoying about it. Usually it isn't. At least most of the time. Hello, little mushroom. I wonder if they are tasty. Like, imagine just kind of like lopping their head off and like frying it up. Like in Dungeon Meshi. That was also so good. Like, you know, I cook for myself. Like, not the most exaggerated meals, but... or elaborate ones. But I still cook for myself, and sometimes I do some pretty good stuff. But man, while reading that one and watching it as well, I was so on board with just wanting to cook every single fucking day. I didn't. But man, I would have wanted to. Okay, killing the heads is quite easy. Oh, fuck off. I don't see anything. I just need to get like the rightmost ones early. Oh, really? I'm a bit too far right. Oh, come on. I really only need that completely right one there. That's the one that tends to be really annoying usually. There we go. The rest should be, you know, like baking a cake. Ah, fuck. I lowered my shield too early. Come on, Hydra. Come on. Let me get that final hit in. Still one more. Stupid lizard. There we go. Oh wait, it still has one head. I didn't realize that. There we go. Where was it hiding, that other head? I didn't even see that one. Huh. Interesting. Okay, time to free Dusk of Ulasil. You can't hear the game audio? Let me make it a little bit louder then. It's just very quiet. Is it better now? Like with the water splashes and such. Yeah, it's not muted. Let's see, is it maybe, for whatever reason. It shouldn't be that quiet. Now? Yeah, it seems like super quiet for whatever reason. I don't know why. Oh, actually, let me maybe mess something up here. Let's put it like on 7 all. Maybe a little bit back here now. To like this level. To keep it consistent with other games. How's it now? Like in my OBS it's now twice as loud. A bit. There we go. Made it a bit more louder. I hope it's good now because like I'm also a bit queasy about OBS because the two bars, they don't line up correctly. Like they look about the same loudness, but sometimes they're louder, sometimes they're less louder. Which is always... I'd rather have it to be completely muted than too loud, you know, personally. What did I do? I did Onslaught and Smo. I did Iron Golem. I did Moonlight Butterfly. I did Sif. Yeah. So let me do... Let me do the boss gauntlet next. Why not? Yeah, that's like a science I need to figure out still. Even after streaming for over a year. Or like a year now, soon. With like a break and then maybe a year on that point as well. Like you can't do audio docking. But I know people hate it, actually. Or a good chunk of people don't like it. So I'm like reluctant to use that. But I might use it after all. I just don't know how it will affect the overall recording. That could be a bit annoying, actually. If it like actively mutes this, like makes the source quieter, then I might not able to use it. If it just gains, like adds gain to the microphone, then I'm alright with it. But I'll have to see. Oh, you guys, don't worry. I'll be out here in a jiffy. You don't even need to concern yourself with me. But yeah, it was like quieter in the menu for some reason. I don't remember it's setting it this low. Oh! I don't know how I survived that, but I did. That's like the second time I did something weird like this. Holy shit. Well, let's go. But yeah, thanks for, you know, for pointing it out. Like, it's something I could do before stream. But today I was like very in a hurry, potentially. I mean, the run is going so well, it's almost like not being in a hurry. Like, I try to do it sometimes with like... Wait. I don't have the ring equipped, that's why. I try to do it sometimes with like using my phone to listen in, but even then it's like... It's hard to get it right at this point. Under pressure, you know. Even if nobody's watching at the time. It's still like, I don't want to do it. The worst time to fiddle around with stuff like this is while it's actively being used. I remember times where I did something in OBS and it just crashed. I was like, oh yeah, cool. Stream off, recording broken. I mean, fixable, but still broken. Very cool. So I don't dare usually touch too much while I'm doing anything. I mean, same goes with a lot of stuff. I, like, at work, I was, like, migrating something from, like, data from one server to the other one. Which, you know, it's a pretty hands-off process, which is nice. But it took, like, 7 hours to complete. So, like, I started it before I finished for the day, and then when I checked the next morning, I saw, like, oh yeah, it took 7 hours to complete that. I was like, you know, maybe I'll sit here and wait a little. You know, wait it out a little and see when it's done, and then just add a little bit extra time. But yeah, I'm not gonna add 7 hours of overtime. I'm not even allowed to do that, actually. But even then, I was like, you know, I could mess around in the background with stuff, but I'm not gonna do that. That's gonna be the worst. Just like the Capra Demon is gonna be the worst when he's dead. Right? That was kind of a delayed death. I think he got bleeded at the end for like 2 or 3 health. Otherwise I can't explain how he died this strangely right now. Yeah, time for the boss gauntlet. I hope Bed of Chaos is nice this day. Today. Doesn't pull any weird tricks out of his sleeves. Oh, don't do that. Like, sometimes he hits you, but he usually doesn't. There we go. I was not a fan of that. But I am a fan of killing the next boss. I did see, by the way, that one of the... There was like this one game that was kind of announced, and some people were like, oh yeah, it's also like Wukong. Right, we currently live in the Chinese Revolution when it comes to video games. And I've seen that it's like mostly negative on Steam. Because apparently the performance is complete ass. I almost wanted to buy it and just play it a little for myself during my vacation. But yeah. There's like this one guy. Right. I've seen it because... Oh, that is ass. I can imagine this being disgusting on like 4K TVs especially. Or like 4K screens. There's like this one guy. And that's how I even knew this game was out already. The Backlogs. You know, he does like challenge runs and shit. Which are nice. But recently he has done like a lot of sponsored challenge runs, and I'm always really queasy about those. Like, you get sponsored by somebody to do a challenge run, then it's like... It has to almost work, right? They can't just tell you, oh yeah, do this, but it won't work. It's like, I don't know. I don't like it. Which is why I usually skip those specific videos of his. The other ones usually are nice. You know, all the Dark Souls ones. Okay. Time for my favorite boss. Did I even activate Power Within? I think I didn't. Yeah. Gold Tracer. What's even wrong with this thing? It's so good. Okay, time to take down the big buck. Just need to hope it doesn't pull any weird stunts. Got bleed. Are there enemies that are actually resistant to bleed? Like the gargoyles bleed, and they're, I would assume, made out of stone. Maybe the iron golem? Wow, that was... But yeah, I was actually looking forward to that game. It's like one of these games that looked really cool. You know? What did I do there? But, you know, there are plenty of other games. Like, there are not many games I usually look forward to, right? The last three that I looked forward to were Atomic Heart, Stalker 2, and Black Myth Wukong. Stalker 2 was amazing. Atomic Heart was an absolute disappointment for me. And I've so far heard good things about Black Myth, and I'm gonna buy it at some point at least. When I have a spot open, you could say. The next bigger game that I will play is, of course, Elden Ring. But I'm glad these games turned out, at least 2/3 turned out good. Man, Atomic Heart is so... It's such a disappointment. It's probably the one I'm the most the second most disappointed about if it failed, which it did. Like if you see the trailers, it's such an intriguing concept. All of like this weirdness and whatnot. And then you play it and it's... They changed so much since the initial trailer came out. Honestly, like the way I feel like it was... Like from the trailer, I thought, and I think many thought, and what they also thought, what they were making at the time, was like an open world, like a Stalker, Bioshock-ish game in like Russia. You know, like something really cool, like almost like survival-like and whatnot. They had like weird-ass looking zombies, like this clown zombie. It looked really cool. And when it came out, it was basically just Bioshock in Russia. It was really linear. It had like an open world section, but it wasn't really open world. There wasn't much to do. You just went from point A to point B, really. It felt worse than like your average Ubisoft open world game, like a Far Cry or whatnot. Yeah, the story was also just Tarkov is getting 1.0. I know a lot of people like Tarkov. It's like one of these games I always... At least to me, it looked like a full-on try-hard game. Like something that I would not be into. Like the whole extraction shooter, I think, is just... And maybe, you know, anti-cheat is also maybe something that's in there that could cause problems for me. But I know the people who are into that game are really into that game. I hope they, you know, optimize it better. Because I remember that's like a big complaint that people had. It was very badly optimized. Still, it was like a very small developer. And they still managed to do something really good looking. Why? Slow crash, and yeah, I remember like that was while I was still doing like job school. I had a guy who was into all of these games, not just Tarkov. There were other ones, and he was like, you know, I'm thinking about buying the $300 early access pack to play this game. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You would pay, and like, what do you get for $300? Oh, you know, like access to the game and like one weapon or something like that. I was like, dude, you're insane if you actually buy this. All right. Yeah. Like, people complain about $80 games, and some of them are willing to fork over like hundreds for an unfinished early access game. Not that. That. I don't understand that mentality at all. But maybe I'll check it out if it like comes out and it's like good optimized and whatnot. Better optimized at least. It doesn't cost too much. Other than that, it's like one of these like all the same problems. 100. Yeah. Like, I think it would be a hopeful thing. I think, oh yeah, it will maybe come out in a good state, but yeah, honestly. Like, the thing is, I would really like a multiplayer stalker game. Like, not one of these like extraction shooters you get like sent on a map and that's kind of it, but like You have an open world. There are like 10 people per map, or something like that, like extremely rare encounters and whatnot. And you can just kind of do simple shit if you want to. And not like these action-based... Like there was one game I've seen, I don't remember the name, that was exactly that, but like more like modern times shooter. That looked cool. It had like NPC bases as well. But it was like mostly this huge open world with mostly like PvE parts. I don't remember what it was called though. Oh. Well, I think that would actually be quite a hit with the kids. And with me. There we go. Come on. Something that I also would want is like a proper... Let me pick this up. Oh, come on. Ah. There we go. Thank you. Like something I would want is like a proper zombie mode, like single player game. Not like this weird thing that they do with the recent Call of Duty where it's basically just a huge open world kind of thing. Not like the killing floor style, which I don't like. I tried to like it, I didn't. Like a proper wave-based with like openable rooms, small map kind of shooter. That would be my jam. None of this open world extraction shit. Let's see. Where's everything? Fire Sage Demon, Centipede Demon, and Bed of Chaos. Wow. Let me do Nido next. Why not? But yeah. I mean, I also don't really know what kind of games are out there these days. I've just no longer been really keeping up with it. I sometimes will check like the recently released page on like Steam, or like when you scroll down you have like this like list of 10 games. I'll look at like recently released and popular upcoming. Sometimes I see like a game in there which I'm like, oh, this looks cool. I'm no longer watching like the E3, so like, okay, it's not E3, but like the Summer Games Fest or what it's called. I really can't give a shit about that. I do watch the directs though from Nintendo. Those are... I still think like Nintendo's the only company left that does a actual console where it's like worth looking into the games sometimes. Because they do still have exclusives. Opposed to the other guys. Man, this guy is trying to shoot me through the floor. That's not good. Like you know somebody else is out for you if he tries to hit you through the walls. But to get quickly back to Tarkov, I remember like the last big thing I heard about Tarkov was the entire like cheating scandal. Like with how rampant cheating on that game is, which is like, that's also a big turn-off for me. Like I almost need like private, like I prefer games with like private servers. Where you can't join freely, like no invite needed or whatnot. But you will be kicked from it if you're like caught cheating. Or if you have like a reputation, you get like invited to a better one or whatnot. I prefer that. That's how I used to play a bunch of games back in the day. Back in my day. A couple of years ago. Where did he go? Pinwheel. Don't try to run away. You have no chance. Oh, Mask of the Child, hell yeah. I needed that one for my collection. But yeah, it's going pretty well in this run. Still, I'm amazed how swimmingly it's going. And that's why all the weapons is such a fun concept for me still. Despite having played hundreds of hours of Dark Souls. Like seeing all of, like using weapons I've never even dared to use and like seeing how actually good they are. It's so fun, like I would have never thought about using the Lucerne or really the Gold Trace. It's like, oh, it's a fun looking sword, but it's actually super strong and super fun. And of course, ever since playing it so much, it's like, oh yeah. I'm also, of course, getting pretty good at the game, I would say. If I would do another straight sword hilt, like from a new game character, I think I could do it within 100 deaths or less, within 50 even. That's probably something I would do once I've done all the weapons, maybe. Like I said, as the last final hurrah to Dark Souls. Redoing my first ATW run. And then it's over. I will never play it again. Probably I will. But at that point I will probably be pretty burned out from it. Let me be honest. That's still like 100+ runs in the future. But you know. Who knows what's gonna happen? Maybe all of a sudden I'll blow up and I have time to stream it every day. In that case I can pretty much do it within a year, within half a year. Or less. I mean, seeing how this run goes, I could probably knock out 4 runs like this in a day. I mean, I'm not gonna jinx it, but I might dare to say today's run, sub 3, I might dare to say that. Okay, let's get back to this. This goes back to this. Oh, fuck. Yep. Okay, it didn't hurt me that much. I was concerned this would hurt more. Ah, come on. Yeah, I need to heal there. I feel like Nido's like was like stuck there for a second. Of course, this time I cannot just kill the skeletons outright. Makes it a little bit more annoying. Oh, and what is wrong with Nido right now? Usually he does like the curling up in a ball, doing a huge shockwave, killing all of the skeletons for you. Like at least 5 times in a row. Like this. How is this? Oh, one of them managed to stay alive. Fuck. Yeah, I saw that. Okay, good. Oh, fuck off. I saw him, but I was like stuck at Nido. Oh, fuck! I pressed the wrong button. Oh, I could have hurt badly. And his companions, they're alive. They didn't get like hit once. Hello. There we go. That was a bit more difficult than usual. But not the worst. Pinwheel, Nido. Let's set up for Sieve. And then do Priscilla and Gwendolyn. And then I'm almost done, man. We'll probably take a short break to quickly run to the toilet after setting up Sieve. Just because I can. But hell yeah. I'm almost worried that the next run is going to be an amazingly bad weapon. Something like a crossbow or whatnot. The ones that absolutely suck. Like, I wonder if I will even do those. Like, bows I have not too much of a problem with. But like the crossbows, they're like, nah. Probably not. Oh fuck, it's one of these where I cannot hit the pig. At least not correctly. In that case, I just need to hope that I don't die. Which, you know, is easier said than done. Especially in this plot, because it is one of the more annoying ones. Especially if you like hit a pillar like this. Oh. Yeah, I did see that guy coming towards me. Yeah, I should parry them or backstep them. Just hitting them normally is not gonna do it. Come on, Crystal Buddy. I mean, the most dangerous one is the bow guy. They usually deal so much damage. Don't do that. I wasn't too sure if he was doing the shield bash there. So I didn't want to risk it. But hey, it's going pretty well so far. Oh, and that's the one I was talking about. Let's use some humanity for healing. Like, you cannot bleed the golems, I just saw. Oh. Fuck off. Really? Oh, that was like a... That was teamwork. If I've ever seen some. Ah, it was teamwork. In the most disgusting fashion. Okay, next up I'll just run through then. It's preferable. Actually, speaking of running through, might as well just do it like this. Right. That should work. At least I hope it does. Because hope is the only thing we have in this devastated world. Okay, let's see. Or not see, because they cannot see me. They can still hear me. Yeah, I was able to get pretty close there. Before it noticed me. Yeah, and it fails to immediately, like, it loses me completely. The guy's like, oh yeah, where did he go? That's the best part, like, about this. Hell yeah. Of course, I don't know how long it'll last. Oh, there we go. That's how long. Okay, not the best. It worked though. Got my souls back, and my humanities especially. I mean, now for the more difficult part, actually. I mean, it's not that difficult, it's extremely consistent. I love this trick so much. Finally, a way to do it without too much pain. Ah, fuck. That was way too slow. Oh. Just in case I fall down again, it might actually be a good idea to, you know, kill these guys. You know, in case they just straight up kill me anyways. Just slow and steady wins the race. Why are there like 3 guys here? What's wrong with you? I should actually go and kill the bow guy though. I'm gonna be completely honest. Yeah, I think that worked out. That should have been it, right? Perfect. These... this. Perfect. I mean, last time I did roll past this a little bit too much. If I remember correctly. But perfect. I mean, sieve set up. Now I just need to run to the bonfire and all is good. Actually. Out of the way. Peasant. With your bow. Keeping fall control active is better, because I can go down here this way. Okay. This worked pretty well, despite the challenges. I think I'm gonna quickly do sieve as well, you know, and then I do a very quick break. Yeah, I don't think sieve will last long either. As long as he doesn't do anything super weird, of course. I mean, I know sometimes he likes to pull some weird stuff. Like immediately using his crystal, like, shockwave or whatever you could call it. Without any casting time. Maybe not that. But like back to back to back. So you don't have any times to kind of like run away. But if he doesn't, he's cooked. I think he's cooked. Or, you know, I might slip and fall here. The crystal caves. When it comes to the gold golem. My compatriot, you could say. As a fellow golden golem. There's like some animosity because there can only be one. Only one man can stand as the golden heir to caves. But yeah, those are crystal golems. They're fakers. I'm a stone golem. Oh, ho, ho. Nice save, Yaku. Oh. Nice save. I was like one character height away from hitting the death plane, I would say. Oh. Yeah. See? That's the difference between a crystal and a gold golem. A crystal and a stone golem, I mean. You know, you don't know what's inside a stone until you break it open. Maybe you will find some ore. Oh, I think one made it in. Ah, maybe... No, one did make it in. Can you, like, kill this guy? Oh, shit. I think it's not too bad that he's here. But I cannot pay attention to him if he like wraps around. Oh, something hit me. Oh, yo, what are you doing here? You're in the wrong place, buddy. Fuck. Yeah. I had to like focus on two enemies at once. That was not good. Ah. Okay, and I'm gonna use this dev as a quick break. I'll be back in like a second. I mean, less than 3 minutes, let's be honest. But I'll see you very soon. So I'm back. Also had a quick little snack, real quick. Some pretzels. Or pretzel balls, that's what they are called. It's just pretzels in ball form. They're pretty good. But the package popped in shipping. Or like it ripped. I guess something like pressed on it or whatnot. So the entire box was full of them. So now I have to kind of like sometimes pick out shipping material from them. Like little cardboard pieces. But other than that, pretty good. I mean, nothing spectacular, of course, but it's like a nice form. Better than pretzels. You could almost mistake them for cornflakes and eat them with milk. Which I'm not gonna do. But I think they would actually be pretty. You can also buy them in like in chocolate. And both with and without chocolate, they would be amazing in vanilla ice cream. That's like a tip. If you want like a really nice ice cream. Pretzels, like salty pretzels. Vanilla ice cream and like chocolate sauce, like Nutella or something like that. Oh, that's amazing. It's sinful, mind you. It's you know, it's calorie dense. It's not healthy, but man, is it tasty. Like I had it once from like Ben & Jerry sells those, like pretzels covered in chocolate, in like vanilla ice cream. Like, you know, I could buy a small tub of Ben & Jerry's for like $10. Or I can buy a big tub. A big tub of vanilla ice cream, chocolate to melt, and an entire package of pretzels for like $8. And just, you know, put a little bit of effort into it and yum yum. Tasty food. For free. Well, for cheaper. I also recently saw a guy who made like a video about how to dissect a chicken to get cheaper chicken. And I've also considered maybe doing that. It sounds pretty good. Not gonna lie. The thing is, I'm more like I'm like a breast guy, right? I mostly eat chicken breasts because of the low calories that they have. Like legs and such are barely better than other meat, or worse actually, because they have so much fat under the skin. Like a renders out. It's like you add butter to it. It's really unhealthy. Breasts, very healthy. All kinds of breasts are healthy. Even if it's ones that you don't eat. They heal your soul, right? Yeah, Seif got killed as well. That was my revenge. What the fuck are you doing? Do not do that. Like, I saw that my cat was on the PC again. Like, I felt it with my feet. And I looked under the table and he was like half off the PC, about to fully put his weight on the cables coming out of the GPU. I don't want you to break $1,000, well, 1,000 Swiss francs, that's like, what, $3,000 GPU. Mister. He's just jealous because he did cost more. Just slightly. That was Seif the Scaleless. So off I go to the other Honor Londo bosses. Actually, how much do I need to level up? Not that much. One more. Do it. Let's take like 5 of those. Yeah. I mean, leveling is going also very nicely compared to previous runs. Man, this is... I mean, look at it like this. I have 1, 2, 3... I have 8 bosses to go. Right? 2 of which are right here, which I can basically do within the next 20 minutes at most. One is Gwyn, which also not very hard. And the other 4 are the DLC bosses. So basically, Sanctuary Guardian, Artorias, and Manus are all like very, very close to each other. Can do them in like half an hour or so. If I try a bit harder. So yeah, I might be... sub 3 might really be in the card. I didn't expect that. But it's good, you know, I don't have too much time left. So not having to worry about it is a good thing. But I can already see how it like curses me for the next run. As I said earlier. Some of the most disgustingly hard weapon to play. Okay, Fluffy, here I come. I think I'm gonna take down the dragon, you know. So I can get the scale. I don't even know how many I need. But I will at one point probably just stop doing the dragons. I think the other guys are like still added. Or somebody, or like a new musician has popped up. But it sounds like the other ones, the annoying ones. Like I was walking to the store and there were like two other musicians there. There's like dude and like his grandma or something like that. With like accordions. And I could feel like, yeah, they were waiting for the other guys to stop so they can start. They wanted to start so bad. You saw it in their eyes, that the hatred. Like, oh man, we arrived here specifically to bomb off people by playing music. Loudly. But now these other people are here to bomb off other people as well. That makes me angry. I mean, it's not really bombing off, but it's like... Oh, fuck off. Oh. Dear God. Well, now is not the best point for you to come on the table. That's not for you to drink, that's mine. Yeah, simple. isn't allowed to get on the table, starts knocking over stuff. Yeah, right, buddy. You know, I don't like you sitting right in front of the monitor. Right? You slept so nicely and now you start to be a little bit more annoying again. Huh? Give me like another hour. Then I'll play with you. And give you plenty of kisses. Yeah. No, really. Serious. Stay down. I mean, it's probably my fault that they aren't 100% receptive to me telling them off. Because I do let them on the table. When you know, like when I'm in a meeting or something.
I expected as much from you. Why?
Okay, not the best. Come on. I mean, I don't need your tail. You know, when I can get it, I might as well. Now I'll also just, you know, run back to quickly go to... Oh, to the other one. Snake. Run like a snake. So that they cannot catch you. Oh, the entire gang comes after me. I feel like a black man in America during the KKK days. Oh. Okay, I think I lost him. I think I've lost him. Let me actually do one of those. Just to get rid of Power Within. Yeah, I mean, if he doesn't do a bad pattern, then that'll be another short one.
Halt, tarnished, hear the voice of...
Sorry, buddy. I'm not listening to little brats. You need a spanking. Like, honestly, like, this dude is, like, RPing as his sister. Like, or catfishing as his sister. With the big image that he portrays. Yeah, dude, don't do that. How about using the bow? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Even got the bleed in. That's what I'm talking about. He was about to do the bow, by the way. I think I got too close. I flew too close to the sun. So did he. This was insanely easy. You wouldn't think I'm playing on New Game +7. Or +6, I mean. You know, like, it feels like regular New Game with how easy these bosses are with this weapon. It's actually a bit crazy. Ah, little boy. You're being a bit annoying. Don't you see? Priscilla and Gwendolyn. Okay, 4 kings and DLC left. Hell yeah. Might as well go do the 4 kings next. Like, getting to the DLC is always so like annoying. It's like so out of the way from everything. It was not too much, but still, it's like, I wish it would be closer somewhere. Like, imagine if the entrance to the DLC was like, you know, back here or something. Nope. It's all the way in the forest. I mean, it makes sense from how the world is structured or whatnot, but still. Okay. I mean, I just need to hope for a good ghost house and the rest is history. I just don't believe in ghosts, you know. So why do they still exist? Please. Leave me alone. Scary apparitions. I don't want you. All in all, and so far, usually like a good sign if the ghost house will go well is if you don't get hit. From the one that comes from the floor, you know. That's the one that's always a bit of a rascal. Okay. Okay, maybe not. I almost want to say perfect ghost house, but nope. Nearly died. Well, at least this guy was easy to take care of. Wait, did he drop something? Oh no, that was like... What was that? I think that was like a torch somewhere that I've seen. I saw like a weird light and I thought, man, he drops items? I forgot. I never pick anything up from him. Shit. Also the green Titanite shot that's in there. There's like... down there. Such a troll, right? Like, who's gonna be like, oh yeah, let's... Oh... Who's gonna think that's a worthy reward? For getting out of your way like this. You know what, maybe I'm gonna do the fast way today. Try to do the fast way. Oh, it didn't work. Come on. I mean, the ghost is gone now, so it doesn't matter. But I want to try it again, because I think this is funny. Like, I've done it before without getting hurt. Right? That's like the thing that bothers me the most. Yeah, that's not the best damage. Okay, the rest is equipped. Nice. Let's go. I mean, I don't have too many Estus. That could be a bit annoying. But I also trust myself to really just, you know, flatten the 4 kings. Of course, that's my own hubris talking. There's also huge potential to mess it up. Okay, perfect. Let's reseat myself for this dire fight. Let's go. Ah. Okay, that's not the best fight so far. I mean, did he also have to use, like, so much magic? Fuck. Yeah. If it goes this badly, I'm gonna give it a second try. Let's hope this time he doesn't spam magic out of the wazoo. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, you're... Not now. Are they immune to bleed? I think that's something that's causing trouble right now. Other than that, I mean, now it's getting better. The fact that the other one just spammed magic from the get-go was really cost me a lot of time. Ah. Oh, come on, I was dodging. Okay, but other than that, I mean... I shouldn't tank it necessarily, but... if he does that, then sure. There we go, 4 kings, easy. Except for the bad pattern. This was pretty good. And now it's DLC time. I think from on that pair who's the fastest. Ooh. Yeah, goddamn, if I ignore the DLC, 2 hours 22. Not bad. Yeah, fuck it. Not bad at all. Okay, let me quickly equip my normal stuff again. At least the stuff I need to quickly get down. I guess I shouldn't have equipped the flip ring. First go with the rusted ring. Other than that, I mean, man, Gold Tracer, highly recommended. Highly, highly recommended. Here I can go back to the Pyromancy Flame. Because next up is a boss. I think Sanctuary Guardian will go down pretty easily as well. Because he should bleed. But yeah, 4 kings, to answer a question I had previously, 4 kings does not bleed. That's good to know. And I shouldn't forget to sit down at the bonfire. Because that has happened before. I might even be able to upgrade, level up again after Artorias. Because I don't think the Sanctuary Guardian gives you that much souls. That many souls. Even though this is Dark Souls, the game where you should get souls. Many of them. Ah, fuck off. I forgot to equip the ring. That was my mistake. Also, why did he have to just start with the electricity? It's like one of the worst attacks for him to start with. I mean, look at that. If I can get it one more time, he's toast. If I'm not toast before. Ah. Ah, I'm missing one. Really. There you go. As easy as pie. Simple as pie. Ooh, I mean, let's be honest here. That was one of the quicker kills. Yeah, 75k. I thought maybe he gives 150, but no. He's just a bit of a pushover. Speaking of pushover, this lady. Oh shit! I didn't want to do that.
Thank you.
I might as well grab some of that stuff to keep my stocks up, and then I actually. I mean, I don't need to actually re-equip this one. There we go. I mean, it could work, actually. I think it does. If I'm not fully mistaken, that could work. To combine it like that. But even without it, it's simple enough. Why am I... Oh, don't tell me. Something is wrong here. I need to quickly check this out. About these guys buzzing around. Welcome, Turbo. You playing this game as well? Like currently? Or just in general? Did I change something? Or... Oh, nice. Is it your first time or just... What did I change? Huh? Oh, like 20 times, okay. That's nice. I also beat it like a couple of times. Why is my weight different though? Yeah, honestly, from like the Souls games, so Demons and Dark Souls, it's my favorite of the bunch. I'm a bit confused now about the weight though. I changed absolutely nothing, but for whatever reason, stuff weighs less. That should work, right? Strange. Like, actually, what the fuck? I'm a bit confused here. Strange. Don't know what I did, but for whatever reason, stuff weighs less all of a sudden. I think. Yeah, no idea. Okay. Anyways, Artorias. Let's go. Out of all of the From Software games, do I have halbers? I have all of the weapons in this weapons and most armors on this character. Oh, fuck. Bit too greedy. greed restored. A harvest ring, you mean? I mean, I do have harvest ring, but I'm not equipped. I'm just confused because before I just needed to equip the bronze bracelet. And it was enough to get me into meme roll range. Now it doesn't for some reason. I might have accidentally equipped something wrongly. That could be the case. Oh fuck. Why did I do that? Yeah, the thing is I'm trying to meme roll. So I don't need necessarily less weight. But just the correct amount. Otherwise I'm, you know, light enough. As you might be able to see by me rolling. Or like flip rolling, I mean. Oh, come on, Notorious. Stop law walking. Yeah, I don't need heavy armor for this character. Thanks for the help. Like the idea behind this character is like the thing is I usually try to stay in light mode anyways. If I use a heavier weapon, I will need Harvest Ring, of course. No, you don't. Can you do something so I can reapply, please? That was, I'll take the heal as well. I figure Taurus is gonna go down as well very easily. No problem. But he hasn't bled yet. So I wonder if he just has very high resistance or can't bleed. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I get what you mean. But this is the armor I want to equip. Or before I could do this and was in meme roll range. So I think I like accidentally equipped something wrong. So maybe I equipped the wrong skirt. By accident. Yeah, I don't know what changed. Strange. Okay, so it's just high resistance then. Level up. Okay, 2 more to go. Like, I know they have high magic resists, all the bosses in the DLC. I wasn't... Wait a second. Yeah, something is strange. I didn't really think about bleed, at least with him. Of course. Let's do this. Quickly gonna go and grab Calamit's key. But yeah, I don't see Manus being too much of a problem. Especially with how much I can hit him with the Gold Tracer. Huh. This guy's no problem with regular attacks. There we go. And the Mimic. Simple. Very easy. Thanks for joining the stream, by the way. I don't know if I forgot to say that. Turbo. Okay, let's go. Off I go to Manus. Just hope this part doesn't fuck me up. With bad luck. Oh, it's so good that I started to use Hidden Body for this section. I hate it so much. It's the worst section in the game. At least in the DLC. Thanks! Usually I'm not golden. This is just for the current run. Yeah. I like it as well. I'm pretty glad I went with this kind of character instead of something more generic. Which people in the in the community, I hate that word, in the community usually use. Like a V-Roid model or whatnot. I think they look kind of soulless, most of them. There are some pretty good looking ones. But it's the exception, not the rule. Okay, let's go. I just would need to really adjust my software a little bit more. And maybe fix a little bit of the jankiness of the model as well. I think the next big thing on my list is fixing the head tracking at least. Or trying to fix it with a new tracker. Seeing if that one is a bit more resistant to drifting. Resistant, not resistance. Okay, Manus. You big stinky child. Let's see how he will perform. Frenzy immediately, okay. I take it. Oh, you know what? I forgot to equip something. I could really need you to do... There we go. Yeah. I didn't want to be caught without the medallion, just in case. I guess this is nothing against the straight sword hilt with the whole menu I had to do there. That was insane. Having to switch between like rings and spells and everything on the fly like that. I certainly don't miss doing it. I don't know how he didn't hit me there, but... Hey. Hey, Manus. Oh, fuck! Shit. I didn't realize that was... I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, he's not that hard. But yeah, the menuing is... Like, the biggest problem with the menuing in Dark Souls 1, that's something they should have fixed in the remaster, in my opinion, is that you cannot move immediately after... after opening it. So it kind of eats the inputs. Which is the worst part. Yeah, it does take a lot of training to pull it off successfully. I still sometimes get confused and always like choose the wrong items. At least I can get rid of this guy very easily. He's the biggest troll in all of Dark Souls. You know, even just quitting out is something that I used to not be able to do. These days it works. It's actually not that hard, it's just kind of getting used to it. Also all the glitches and such. Once you do those, I think you're getting really used to the game when you pull off the glitches. So they can just be a bit annoying with the button combinations. Okay. Certainly better with the frenzy this time. Not him doing it right at the out of the gate. I hate how sometimes the sound disappears when you fight him. Ah. I wasn't paying attention again. Yeah, honestly at this point, like the few glitches that I do pull off, I usually do them to kind of get through the more boring stuff. Like I don't need to... I'm just gonna get to the level that I want to be at and that's it. I like the sieve skip. At this point I don't need to do the prison section anymore. Okay. He wants to do a frenzy, I guess. Yep. Looked like it. I honestly feel like they should have left some of the bonfires active in New Game Plus. For the people that want to skip through the boring stuff and just go straight to the bosses. There we go, Manus. Easy. Oh, the gold tracer is so fun. Actually OP weapon. Oh, I picked up exactly 1 humanity of the 10. Of course. Yeah, it really is. Thankfully, the skip is extremely easy. The one that I use. Like the one most people use, I just recently watched somebody else stream it for a few minutes. And I want to tell them like, hey, there's an easier way to do it. Trust me. But it was like 3 in the morning. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna try to explain somebody while being sleepy about how to pull off a an easier version of that glitch. Or trick, you could say. It's not really a glitch. It is, kinda. First I need to go to Calamite. Then Homeward Bound Away. And then go back to him. This section I wish they also would have shortened, like, hey. I really don't like that you have to go to the arena twice to start the fight. Like, if I would make a remake Dark Souls, that's like one of the things I would do in New Game Plus at least. Like, change a few of these sections that are like, oh yeah, you have to do all of this running around for absolutely nothing. But at least it's not the worst. It could be worse. But if I remember correctly, in general they did... They did improve a lot of the runbacks in the later games. That's the only part why the later games are pretty good still. I wonder how it is in Elden Ring. I mean, I'll see. Yeah. Like, the thing is, my theory, that magician before the bridge to Manus, when he hits you, he laughs. And I think they specifically designed the enemy for that section. Like, ah, ha ha ha, we hit the player before, like, the hardest boss in the game. Ha 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 ha, this is us devs laughing at you, the player. You can't tell me this enemy was not created specifically for that purpose. For Miyazaki to giggle at you. That devious little boy. There you go. Bye, Goff. Hey, Goff. Oh, come on. Let's see how the hitbox will treat me this time. Like that, with Manus, the hitboxes are... They're horrible. That's also something they could fix. I guess it's just another way to make you suffer. Why are we here? Just to suffer. My guess for 3 hours is probably off though. I mean, I can maybe do Calamite in 5. Probably a bit more. It could be close. It could be very, very close. Like, depending on how Calamite treats me right now. Just, you know, I'll try to do it though. Still, I mean, much faster than last time as well, still. Like, every run since... What was that? Like the previous one. Like the previous, before the previous one. I've been, like, improving time-wise pretty well. Of course, the weapons I got were all pretty decent as well. That helped a lot. Oh, he does this. That's nice. I mean, so far, pretty good. Oh, he does this again. Oh, he's nice. He's behaving right now. Even got the bleed in. Ah, fuck off. Of course the hitbox completely gets me. I already have... Ah. If it weren't for that, I probably would have gotten a sub free. Oh, my favorite part about this boss. You know, for the longest time, people were like... people were telling me, like a friend as well, I was like, oh man, Calamite is the hardest boss in the game. He's harder than Manus. And then I tried him for the first time, and I got him within like, what, 6 or 7 hits? I was like, this is supposed to be harder than Manus? Fuck off. Really? I mean, of course, since I started using more specific weapons and forcing myself to use them, I do see it a little bit. You don't like the ringing noise? I kind of like it. Like, it feels ominous. More than, you know, Manus just kind of growling at you. Like him going... It's like, yeah. This dude is using some kind of super weird magic that's out of this world. I think that's cooler than... But I get it. It's a bit of an annoying noise. Thankfully, it's only one of the attacks. Like, I do like the aesthetics though, like the yellow black fire. I guess it has something. Let me grab this real quick. The one eye singular. Oh, I get what you mean. Yeah. I was never able to hear the CRTs myself. But I am extremely susceptible to coil whine from like phone chargers and such. It's like I get what you mean, yeah. Oh, I have a story about that. But I need to focus real quick. Ah, that was dumb. Yep. Can you do something nice, Calamite? Oh, he does. When I was young, like, at one point, we got like a flat, quote-unquote flat screen TV. Like, I mean the kind of flat screen TVs that are still like 10, 20 centimeters thick. But, you know, flat, in quotes. And then I was like, you know, I want a TV in my bedroom to hook up my PS2. So we had like an old CRT in the basement. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna take this CRT, it was a smaller one. Like a 20, 25 inch, something like that. You know, little old me, 10, 11, 12-year-old me, fucking dragging it from the basement to the second floor of the house. Like, that was it took me a solid like 1 or 2 hours of slowly pushing it up the stairs. But then I had a TV in my room, and that was the greatest time, right? I really wanted to buy a CRT, but I just can't find any that are like priced very well, I should say. Oh, they've all gotten so expensive, even the shitty ones. And I don't have a car or whatnot, so I cannot just go and buy like one of these huge 80 kilogram ones. But you know, a small one, even just a computer CRT would be nice. I want to hook up my PS2 with the RGB cable I have, which is in Scarlet. Fuck! Please don't kill me. Oh! I don't know what just happened. I think he queued like a roll or something. Ah. Fuck me. One hit away. I was one hit away. Yaku, you piece of shit. But yeah, they are really... Rare people attribute too much value to them. And, you know, getting one without having a car is, like, almost impossible. I need one, you know, in the vicinity here to make it valuable. Because God knows you cannot ship those. Either it would be, like, prohibitively expensive, or they would just break in shipping. Okay, come on. But it would be the best for like retro consoles, just for you know, like PS2 especially. It's like one of these consoles that's like not old enough for scalers to work correctly, but it's not new enough to have HDMI to have just a clean signal. Same with like the GameCube. Like, this era is so cursed. The Dreamcast has like VGA out, which is insane actually. Like, I'm actually... Sega did so much cool shit. I'm so sad that the Dreamcast failed. Like, VGA out, it makes it usable in modern times. Not all games supported it, which is sad. But you can still hook it up these days and it looks absolutely fantastic. Yo, Depix, welcome. You're just coming in right at the peak, at the end of the stream, I would roughly guess. Wow, what was the slide action, buddy? How are you doing? Oh. He's law walking. Yeah, really. Like, things these days, as I said, for PlayStation, when I played PlayStation, which, you know, as an example, Drakengard, oh hell yeah. That was super fast as well. Holy shit. Yeah. Honestly, that's something I do a lot. It's just go through Twitch, see which people are playing the game for the first time and just checking out. Jaundice? That is gold. I'm the golden warrior with the gold tracer. My boy. My dude. As a Jaundice. It's... You know how much money this is worth? Oh, hell yeah, though. That was good. Time for Gwyn. But yeah. What I want to say, yeah, PS2 is like, and such, it's like, it's almost better emulated just because you cannot play it on a modern system that well. But if I had a CRT, I would play play it probably on that. For private reasons. If I would stream it, I would 100% emulate it. Like, I do have like a upscaler and everything, but the PS2 uses Bob de-interlacing, which is... Or Bob interlacing, it's the worst. Yeah. Honestly, PlayStation plus like one of the Nintendo handhelds, that was like the combination. Of course, when the PSP was like freshened out, that's like, man. The PSP is in my opinion one of the most amazing consoles out there. Like, I remember when I was a kid putting like episodes of anime on that thing and like South Park and watching it on the PSP. And having like music on there and wallpapers, and it's like, oh. Like, Sony really figured something out with that console. It's so sad how the Vita went down in the end. They really did themselves dirty. Oh yeah, let's just make a proprietary media format. Memory card that costs just way too much money. I'm sure people will buy those, especially if they have to download the games. Or install some of them. Hell, you can't even play some games without owning a memory card. You can't even just start them and then say, okay, I just don't want to save. Did he fall down? He just ignores me, I guess. Like the handheld thing, I have to say, at this point, consoles are just kind of limping behind PCs. Like, the Xbox thing is just like a ROG isn't it like partnered with Asus? Like, it's just a ROG Ally, but with like built-in Xbox streaming support or something like that. Like, I think they did that because SteamOS has gotten like such a big boost in recent times. And for no other reason. Like, Microsoft is actually afraid because people are not switching to Windows 11. And Linux is starting to gain like a good chunk of users. If I remember correctly, no, it was like partnered with Asus. Oh fuck. I pressed the wrong button. Like no, I think the ROG Ally partnered with Steam. Yeah, it partnered with Steam and then put SteamOS on that, but the Xbox one, they partnered with another manufacturer, so it's like a in-house one. And of course you have the PlayStation Portal, which... That was a weird choke of a device. Like, I actually just see them being sold. Trying to get sold. For like half the price. That was such a joke by Sony. Oh yeah, we make a handheld that's just for streaming from your PS5. And it costs like $400. Or whatnot. Yeah. My cat is playing with the cable again. So let me quickly... There we go. Man, the damage I deal with the Gold Tracer and parrying, not the best. I mean, compared to some previous weapons that deal like over 1,000 damage. Still, you know, parrying is just doing the Estus Flask trick and all is good. Oh. Even though I messed it up almost. Oh, fuck me. I almost wanting to do a special thing at the end almost killed me. Oh, Gwyn. hats off to you. Man, almost, if I didn't die to fucking Calamite, I think this would have been a 3-hour run. 3 hours 7 minutes, 3 hour 8, roughly. 7 if I exclude me talking in the beginning. Wow, that was quick. That was quick. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. The ball looks like a tattoo of a yeah, it really does. I don't know. I think Sony has kind of started to lose the vision that they used to have at one point. Okay. Let's see what weapon I will be using in the next run. Manus' Catalyst. Okay, I don't mind Catalyst runs. They are really fun because I can just use magic. So that would be, I think that can be another very fast run, potentially. Of course, I can't do it today since I need to leave in like an hour or so. I was much faster today than I expected. Hello, boy. Please don't. Like, just for clarification, I'm not gonna use just the slam attack that you can do it with it. When I have Catalyst or Pyromancy Souls or what Flames, whatnot, I do allow the use of spells besides, you know, buff spells. Let's see. Dark bead. I mean, let's actually do another dark bead. Dark bead. And as always, I will quickly do the Asylum Demon just to check him out. There we go. I will find out the drip, maybe off stream, what I will wear the next one. Where am I? There. I mean, you can do this, right? Weight-wise, I'm actually... Oh, don't... My cat tries to go onto the work laptop. I mean, that's also not bad damage necessarily. It just takes a lot of time. But you know. 2,700. Oh my god. Yeah. This run is gonna be potentially wicked fast, to the point where if I do it in under 2.5 hours next time, I might just do another Catalyst run. Ah, come on. You can also do it like this. Like 2 Catalyst run in a day might work. But I'm glad that I so far I didn't need to veto one of the runs. Because that's, like, my biggest fears is the crossbow, really. Like, I've tried that, even on a new game, it's extremely hard against the 4 kings. Like, after doing bow only, like the short bow, specifically, crossbow is 10 times as hard. Because you're pretty much frozen for like 3 seconds 3 to 5 seconds after you shot a bolt. It's actually disgusting. But actually I need to do this. Well, I don't need the lingering Dragon Crest ring actually, for most cases. So I can actually do this. Go here with this. Perfect. And yeah, with that I want to say, next run is gonna be Manus Catalyst. I think it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be another fast one, I hope. I mean, the DLC will really fuck me over, I know that. But compared to the previous Catalyst, it has higher magic adjust. Where is it? There, 277. Oh, can knocked over by the cat. And yeah, with that I want to say thanks for joining today. Even though I tried to rush it a little bit, it still worked out pretty well. Let me... There we go. So yeah, thanks for joining me today. Oh, that was a great run. As I said, next week I will take a break, because I have a vacation, and usually when I have vacations I work on other stuff. So I just don't have the time then. Not necessarily. And then it continues in 2 weeks, because because Dark Souls is always, no problem, a bi-weekly thing. The Saturday in a week, let me actually pull up the date. The 9th of August is gonna be the next Dark Souls run, and the next main game is gonna probably be Lord of the Rings: The Third Age. And the smaller game is probably gonna be Steve's Warehouse, I think it was called. So yeah, thanks for joining me today, and I will see you hopefully in a week. And yeah, hydrate. I have 3 cans here, 1 bottle, 2 glasses. All of them are empty. I really need to go and hydrate. It's hot today. See you next time, because next time I'm not gonna be golden. Instead, where's my model? Instead, I'm gonna be a poor stone again.